Hello, Colerain. I'm Jeff Weckbach, your Township Administrator, and I'm here to provide you with your highlights of what's going to be on the next Trustee Meeting agenda. So the meeting's going to start off a little odd. We're going to start with a JED meeting beforehand, and that's going to be at 5:30. And then at 6 o'clock, our trustees are going to enter into executive session. At that time, they're going to vacate the room, and the Zoning Commission is actually going to conduct their meeting. So while we're scheduled to start at 7 o'clock with regular session, if Zoning Commission is still going on, our meeting will be delayed just slightly, and we'll start as soon as they are finished and wrapped up, but not before 7 p.m., don't worry. We start off the meeting, the bulk of the actual meeting, with presentations. So we're going to have a few presentations, including the presentation of our 2023 budget and strategic plan by our finance director. So this is going to be a great opportunity for residents to learn more about what to expect next year as we look forward to what's coming down the pike. We're going to have our communications specialist, Helen. She's actually going to come to the meeting and provide an update on how communications are going in the township. So certainly if you have feedback, please let us know, and we'll try to incorporate that as best as possible. And then we're going to have a couple of other presentations from other individuals, including the public library, as well as Chief Walls and the fire department with some new employees. After that, we'll move to the public safety portion of the agenda, where we've got a few items in fire, all related to our fire station construction projects. So we're going to hire our construction manager at risk. We're going to hire a project manager to serve as the township's point of contact throughout the project. And we're going to hire what's called a commissioning agent. So this is the group that tests all of our mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems at the end of the project to make sure that they're working properly so that we're not coming back a year later asking for changes to the building. The police department then has a few items related to nuisances and junk vehicles that we'll be looking to abate. And then we'll move into public services, where we've got two items right now. One is to issue an RFP related to bus station pull-offs. If you all remember, about a year ago, we got a grant from SORTA to install a couple bus station pull-offs on Colerain Avenue to help with traffic congestion and really ease the flow of traffic up and down the corridor. The other item is a follow-up for clarification and further conversation around traffic calming, making sure that we are truly getting the right devices put in with our bid packet that's going to go out. After that, we'll move into development, where I think we're going to move to a final conclusion on the rental registration program. If you all have been watching and paying along, we've had a lot of conversation because we want to make sure that we get this right. And so I think this is going to be either the third or fourth reading, but I think we finally got to the answer that we want, and we've been provided the right direction by the trustees during the meeting. Then we're going to have a discussion on the strategic plan and budget book, and that's happening in administration, followed by a collective bargaining agreement with our ASPE employees. These are our public services employees, the ones that are out driving the snow plows, cleaning our parks, and fixing the potholes that you see on your streets. After that, I'm excited to announce that we will be changing the organizational chart in order to hire our assistant administrator. So what we're actually going to be doing is tweaking the way that our org chart functions in order to have two assistant administrators. One is going to be to elevate our current finance director, Jeff McElravy, to have him serve as the assistant administrator of finance and development. The other is to transition the existing assistant administrator role to be the assistant administrator of operations and engagement. And in that role, we'll be hiring Tiffany Mays, who comes to us from Fairfield. These two have some great attributes, and they're going to have some great roles with the township. They're going to do some incredible things, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring to the table moving forward. After that, we've just got our typical consent items, which include a part-time hire and a donation from a resident. And so, like always, thank you, Colerain, for tuning in, and I hope to see you at the meeting on Tuesday night.